What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. Welcome back to another video. Now, in this one, I want to talk about XRP. I feel like XRP is the topic of conversation right now because of what recently happened. And if you are maybe living under a rock, right now, if you're living under a rock for the last day or so, you need to know that XRP or Ripple XRP has won the case. Now, technically, you can look at it and say that they did have to pay more than they thought they would have to pay. They did come out with information saying they did violate securities laws by, doing this. But ultimately, I think it's a win in the end. Because if you look at the battle of how long this took from December of 2020 all the way until right now, where it's almost reaching that point for 2024, almost 4 years, I believe. Maybe I'm just completely wrong by saying this. Maybe it's closer to 5 years, but it's a long time that this has transpired. Um, it's been a long fought battle. And what they wanted out of it was basically to pay nothing, to have a short lived lawsuit, and to pay nothing. Then it came to the point where you feel like you did violate securities laws, and a lot of other people believe so as well. So, with that being said, $10 million, $20 million is not really crazy. It would be a good amount for them to pay. It would be something that does, I guess, benefit the SEC by getting that much. However, the SEC from the beginning wanted 700 plus million when they only took, and I know it's a different situation, but they ended up taking 20 million or settled for 20 million with Kraken. The reason why XRP gets a bigger hit to it is because XRP has more potential to, and this is an exchange versus a parent company where XRP has more potential to do huge damage, and also Ripple has potential to do huge damage to their overall money flow model, where they get to extensively print more and more money, um, increasing inflation. And if you had something like XRP where you have a capped amount, you have a capped max supply, you can never increase that overall max supply that is there. It will never be increased. You won't see that inflation. You'll see a deflationary act in the matter of the coins gain value. Instead of being pinned to a certain value, like a dollar, they gain value. $2, $3, $5, $10, $100, right? They gain value as people need it. It's something that's damaging to their overall model. And if they want to print more money and then have the people pay for it in the form of taxes and other fees or other increased costs, like say a water bottle now instead of costing 50 cents will cost a dollar, instead of a dollar will cost $2, and all of that. Companies raising all of their prices. The problem. It's damaging. So this lawsuit was big to see that one XRP was labeled as not a security, huge for XRP, huge for the community. To see that Brad Garlinghouse and the chairman were rid of all charges, that's a big deal. To see Brad Garlinghouse come out so much and talk about not just the the way that is they're attacking Ripple or the way that they're treating Ripple in a way. It's more about this is the reason why we are fighting this battle for so long. We want clarity for the cryptocurrency market, not just for XRP, not just for this parent company. We want clarity for the entire market. And that's what we're fighting for. And seeing that means a lot more to the everyday person that's investing into it than anything else that can be done. Now, Brad Garlinghouse spoke out about the win that they had, the $125 million that they paid out versus the $700 million or even the $2 billion that they wanted when they adjusted that later on. 125 million is, I wouldn't say is nothing, but it's definitely worth the long hard fought battle, which may pay for their legal fees. But it may not be enough for the SEC and they might want to continue to fight it. And that's why the thought of an appeal also still roams around. And there's been a response from the Ripple team, though. Brad Garlinghouse has come out and said two things. One, that they will respect the 125 million and they won't try to appeal anything because look, it's over 125 million. You have XRP labeled as not a security. You have the charges dropped on the CEO and the chairman. It makes sense, right? Everything lines up. The SEC, on the other hand, goes from 2 billion all the way down to 125 million. I don't know if they'll really accept that. But Brad Garlinghouse comes out and says something else on Twitter, which is 18 hours ago. The SEC asked for 2 billion and the court reduced their demand by 94%. Recognizing that they had overplayed their hand, we respect the court's decision and have clarity to continue growing our company. This is a victory for Ripple and the industry and the rule of law. The SEC's headwinds against the whole of the XRP community are gone. This is a huge statement because it tells you that they were held back from growing the company, from creating partnerships, from partnering with these banks and using their payment platforms in all these different places because of the litigation, because of the lawsuit that was going on, and to show that this is not going to be something that's a large rain cloud over our head. That's what matters. However, we still haven't heard from the SEC and whether the SEC is going to try to appeal. And even if they do, it may end up getting, the appeal may end up getting denied under the same court. It may end up going to a higher court. Who really knows? But they have no new evidence. All of the evidence is out there. The ruling is done. It's a fair ruling. I feel as though they're getting more, not more than what they asked for, but they're getting more than what Ripple wanted to pay, which it feels like Ripple lost as well. They only wanted to pay 20 million, but in the end, it opens the doors, opens the floodgates of opportunity for partnerships with various places. Another thing that I noticed is I didn't know Joey Swoll was an XRP holder or XRP believer, or maybe he just follows Brad Garlinghouse. But I don't know if you know who Joey Swoll is, but basically he makes a lot of fitness content on TikTok. I think he also has a YouTube channel. But yeah, I didn't know he even had a Twitter. I would assume that most people do. But or an X account, I guess you can call it. But yeah, XRP in a great spot. Ripple in a great spot. Now all we're doing is waiting on kind of that response for the SEC and whether we may see that true appeal, because that kind of brought things back down to earth when it comes to the price. If we look at XRP's price, it stands at 61 cents. It's at 23% increase on the day from that low here in the last 24 hours, the rolling 24 hours of 49 cents, all the way up to 61 cents, the high of 64 cents. And we're at a $5.7 billion in volume day. That's huge. That shows the strength and how much people believe in this. And we're currently sitting at a $34.4 billion mark. I know there's people that are like, hey, this should have skyrocketed a lot more. Well, know that the market was inherently negative during that time period, but now seeing XRP change over, we're seeing a lot of that trickle to other cryptocurrencies in the market as well. And I think we'll see a ton more, and it will be something that gradually grows. It's not just going to automatically skyrocket and be completely vertical. There's always a chance that we could see that because we've seen that from everything else, and we really haven't seen it from XRP because of everything that's been going on. But if we truly have freedom from the lawsuit, from any other litigation, I feel as though we're going to see that major success coming very, very soon. But right now, sitting at 61 cents, I'm happy about that. You're going to see that I have 55,360. If you missed my last video, know that I moved my Forever coins over to a place to where I won't even see it and just leave it there forever. But I may end up gathering back the other $10,000 or however much it is, 10,000 coins, which should be somewhere around $5,000 or $6,000. So we'll see how that all plays out. If I can or if I can't, we'll see. But make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and make sure you check out the link for Margex down below if you guys are interested in signing up for a leverage trading platform to where you can trade 5x leverage, 10x leverage, all the way up to a 50x leverage on things like XRP. Feel free to go ahead and give that a look. I think for my XRP position, I have one in my main account that I traded a very small amount. It was like $21. And I now have a $304 gain on that. $21 to start with, and I already took out my initial investment, and I'm up 2,953%. So you can make quite a bit from just having a $10 investment if you do it the right way, or $20 investment if you do it the right way. Anyways, feel free to check out that link down below. Guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.